welcome. It's kind of early in the morning when I'm recording this, so the light's it's a bit dusky. It looks dusky in here, but it's just because it's early in the morning. So I've just put the light on, so hopefully that it's okay. So we're going to do zodiac readings for beginning of the week, and I sort of get a vibe for you for the week. Got the romance angels for the relationship message. Okay. Then what we're using is, I do like at the beginning of the week, for the first reading of the week, to use the fortune telling deck, just to see what might be picked up in that. Okay. I'm using the Hidden Truth Oracle for the message about what your person is thinking. I like this little deck actually, because I had the Blunt Truth deck for ages, and I only just recently got this one. I quite like it. It's quite cute. And then I'm using my deck, which is the message from Guru. So, you know, all the great gurus are obviously Buddha, Jesus was a guru, Ramana Maharishi, Muji, Papaji, Eckhart Tolle is he might not call himself a guru, but he kind of, I mean, he isn't in a way, because obviously he's not from Eastern, but he is a guru really, you know, because he's an enlightened being. And obviously you probably know of other gurus. There's even female gurus, isn't there? I know there's one that keeps popping up on my Facebook page. I can't remember her name. I haven't been drawn to a female one yet. There's a female guru, Ganja Ji. She was taught by Papaji, but I don't really follow her. So yeah, and then now, so that'll be the advice from Guru using my deck, and then I'm using this Woodland Wardens deck, which is a really cute little deck. Okay, and that's going to be the support from your spirit guides. Okay, so that's all the decks today. And again, apologies, the lighting's a bit funny at the moment, but probably as I go through the messages, it will start to get a bit brighter in here. I've got some tropical juice this morning. I could down it in one, honestly. I'm using this lovely little peace roller ball today. So the reason why I do share with you about what oils I'm using, because it just helps centre you in your consciousness, the oils and crystals, because I often share with you the crystals I'm using as well. At the moment, I'm using obsidian and oh God, what's the name of that? Red jasper, I think it is, for grounding. Okay, I just was drawn to grounding crystals at the moment. So and that's grounding us in our in our source. I had never really understood what grounding meant. I won't go into it now, but I never did understand for ages what grounding meant. I knew it meant that you were safer, because obviously you can get quite floaty when you meditate, and that's kind of what I thought it just meant. But it really means, doesn't it, just being grounded in your source, you know, in your I am presence, rather than in the ego and too much in the mind, you know. Ooh. So my technical way of describing things. So yeah, I'm using the peace oil, and it's just, I just share with you what oils and crystals I'm using, because it is hard living in the matrix, and you know, we're here purging all the time to purge out our old karma, and it's getting triggered up periodically in sort of, I call it like waves. It feels like waves of purging comes over you, and when you're purging, it's the oils, the crystals, passion flower, CBD oil, I don't know what else can help, but even your oracle cards, high frequency music, burning incense, dragon's blood incense, very good, you know, because you just want to do things to help you calm the mind. That's the most important thing when you're purging, is to, the most important thing full stop, is to try to stop as much mind activity as you can. So all those types of spiritual tools help you to calm the mind activity. That's what we're really aiming for as much as we can. Calm the mind activity down. And then over time, if you persist with that, the mind activity does start to calm down. And the calmer the mind activity is, the more centered you are in your I am presence. So, yeah, that's why I share what I'm... And also your drinks, your chamomile tea, whatever drinks you drink as well, they can really... Even, I heard green tea... Actually, I've stopped drinking that lately, but because green tea's got caffeine in it, but then it's also got a chemical in it that helps calm you down, weirdly. I find that really strange with green tea. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because I'm going to go into a whole nother subject. That's a whole nother video, really, isn't it, talking about these things. But anyway, we're going to start now. So if you know your astrology chart, you know, you might be able to watch a few of these different signs, okay? Let me just get my chair a bit more sorted. Ah, dear. Right, Taurus. Let's have a look. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So if there's somebody that's been frustrating you, I feel like I want to say annoying you, it's just because you knew them in a past life. So, you know, it's hard to get rid of, it sounds get rid of, but essentially, you know, sometimes these attachments can be so annoying. But if you've known someone in the past life, it is much harder to obviously shift. Now, you have got, for this week, you have got the card Pathway. Okay? So, you're moving forward on your pathway at the moment. I do feel massive progress for Taurus, spiritually speaking. You've got the Seven of Wands, which means that you have actually been in a good position lately to sort of really move forward with your life, perhaps move forward with your life purpose. For some of you, maybe move forward with your relationship, you know, moving forward with ending old habits that weren't serving you. Because you have got the Death card to rebirth. So there must be some sort of rebirth going on for you this week. You know, and you're in a good position for it to happen. And we've just had the full moon energy as well, this full moon eclipse, which is helping you, Taurus. That full moon eclipse is massively helping you this week to shift something, and you'll feel a sense of renewal about something. You're receiving more because you're coming into contact with somebody with the Six of Pentacles energy. Six of Pentacles is all the coins, and it's about balance. So this is a more balanced energy. It's somebody that's giving to you more. Okay, so you're going to be receiving. And it's a new beginning for you to receive more what you deserve. Somebody is saying, and this could be the same person that's giving to you, or this could be somebody else. I wish things could be different. Okay. Let's have a look at your wise advice from Guru. Okay. Be authentic to where you are now. Because we can't fake it. So, I mean, that's one thing I do love about Taurus people. I think Taurus people are very authentic. Right. The otter and the cattail. Peace. Your spirit guides are helping you with peace. How cute. How lovely. So a nice, peaceful beginning to your week. I get a sense of renewal. You're on your pathway and you're going to be receiving as well. Okay, you're going to be receiving. There's somebody here connected to you that you knew from a past life. There is somebody here that is wishing things could be different as well. Could be somebody else wishing for that, but you can only be authentic, you know, it's just the way it is. So that's the message for Taurus. Let's go into Virgo. Oh, this could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay, so something going on for you, Virgo, there. In case you're wondering. Right, so the energy for you this week is distant horizons. Okay, you're expanding your horizons. Your horizons are starting to open up energetically. It's like a vision that you've had for a while is starting to sort of come into fruition, okay? It's kind of being manifested in the ether, if that makes sense. It's something's happening for you, okay? Oh, wow. So, something is definitely happening. You're getting more aligned lately. You're getting a much better energy and a much better alignment with the Star card lately. The Star card, you know, you're more grounded in spirit and you're coming more from your centre, you know, from your I am presence, from your source. And so your alignment in the external reality is getting better. You're getting yourself better on track. You've got the Hermit card. They're saying, in a way, you don't need to worry too much about decisions. You might be single at the moment, essentially, or in some area in your life you feel a little bit alone, but that's kind of serving you. It's kind of good at the moment. I feel your consciousness level being raised at the moment, Virgo, and you've got the Death to Rebirth card this week. So there is a renewal happening for you as well. And this is a good thing. You've sort of got to go through this process of renewal. And, you know, it does take as long as it takes, but I feel something is manifesting for you here. Let's have a look at your person. Actually, multiple things could be manifesting for you here. Yeah. Somebody who felt a lot of challenges. Okay, so there was somebody that sensed a lot of challenges between you and them, or perhaps they had a lot of challenges coming at them. It's easing up. 7 of Pentacles in reversed. Things are getting a bit easier for this person. So in a way, I would say to you, you don't need to rush anything with this person. This person could be anyone. It could be business related. It could be life purpose related. It could be love related. And it could even be an overall energy where you're getting yourself better in alignment. You're coming more from your source. The energies of people around you, there's going to be less challenges between you and other people in whatever capacity you're dealing with them, okay? So there is a renewal here. There's something going on energetically that's very good. It's like lots of different interactions, connections, relationships could be easing up and getting a little bit easier. Somebody is saying that they couldn't let you get close to them for whatever reason. Okay, so that's what was happening, but I feel it's easing up. There still seems to be a period of time here, and I know you might want to slap me for saying that. I feel there is a period of time here where there's still a lot of energetic work going on because you've only recently come into your real alignment, your real, you know, tapping back into your source. So you might have to give it a little bit, you know, just still a little bit of patience. But the energy is looking much better here. Yeah, don't allow the ego to pull you off your path. So easily done. I've done it many times. You know, the ego mind gives you all sorts of ideas, and all right, yes, some of those ideas might be fun or they might be beneficial in some way, but ultimately, are they pulling you out of alignment with your truth? You know, what's the point in doing it then? Woodland Wardens, our little spirits our lovely spirit animals, really. But we'll say spirit guides or spirit animals. They're helping you with success. So there's definitely a turnaround. There's definitely a rebirth for Virgo to do with success, right? Things getting a little bit easier in relationships and maybe other areas of your life as well, where you're going to be successful. It's all happening. Let's go into Capricorn. Oh, I need a little drink. I always talk a bit quietly when I'm doing the readings this early because my daughter's in bed, still asleep. And then sometimes I watch it back when I'm time stamping and I'm like, oh, I'm talking a bit quietly, you know. That's the reason. Okay. So Capricorn, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay. Clear your energy out. There's some purging going on that you needed to do. Okay. I don't really talk about releasing people because I just think that is so separation. It's not oneness to me. That's not enlightened. I don't feel that is an enlightened state when we talk. I really feel that's egoic. It's not about releasing anyone. What you actually need to release is your own ego. Do you know what I mean? Once you release your own ego, you don't need to release anyone else, just release your own ego, your own karma. So there's some purging going on for Capricorn at this time, some energy clearing. Very important, and we've just had that new moon, full moon eclipse. So it's helping clear something from your energy field, which is really good. It's going to give you more clarity. So then your ex or other people that you've got connections with, you'll get more clarity on it. You'll feel more in your source. There's definitely something that is being purged out and let go of. Coughing. I do not want you to freak out that this is to do with a person. Like I said, I'm glad I went with my truth. My truth is about we don't release people, we don't cut cords, really. Yeah, this is about a purge. It's about letting go of some old karma. And I tell you what, it's going that karma, that pain body is going in the coffin and it's going in the ground, or it's being transmuted into love and light, whatever way you like to put it. Okay, it's this week you're putting something to bed within yourself, a pattern or a habit or some old energy. It could be inner child stuff, you know, like some needy energy. And it's just like I feel when we purge, I do feel sometimes we burn off big chunks of pain body. And I feel like that's what might be happening. Sometimes it's more of a low level, what I call a low level purge. And then sometimes we have big purges, and the big ones, you can sometimes clear quite a nice chunk of pain body. And funnily enough, I think I have even just seen Eckhart Tolle recently describe it like that. Okay, you've got Nine of Wands, persistence. Yes, you are persisting. That is confirmation. You definitely are persisting, Capricorn. You know, you're not giving in to life. You're not giving in to the matrix or samsara. Samsara starts off in the head, believe it or not. So it's our own ego that creates the samsara. You're persisting. You're not giving up. You've faced challenges. You've dealt with wounds. But tell you what, you're not giving up. And you're going to keep going. And you're going to be successful. Because that's what the Nine of Wands tells you. It tells you, you keep going like you are. And you are going to get what you want. You know, you are going to release this stuff. This. I just feel like it's old karmic energy. We all have it. We all have it. But this full moon that we just had Friday, full moon eclipse, must have been very powerful for Capricorn. And I tell you what, you've got success, which is even more confirmation that you're going to crack this, because Six of Wands is success and victory. So, a big clearing going on for Capricorn. That is going to give you more clarity and put you in your power more deeply. And you're going to be coming into contact with energies who are also in their mastery. Look at that, King of Pentacles. Okay, so coming into contact with other people who are in their mastery in terms of their depth. You know, have a look at the people you're interacting with, because that's a manifestation of your own energy. It's a reflection of your own energy. It kind of tells you where you're at. And if you're interacting with people who are very in their source and grounded, which is what it looks like to me, that's because you are. And that's a very good sign that you're leveling up. You're coming into contact here with people who are more grounded, who are more solid. Okay, you've got the same card Virgo had. I couldn't let you get close to me. You know, sometimes that happens because people are obstructed by their own ego, basically. Okay, you've got the card, which is kind of what I was talking about at the beginning in the intro. If you haven't watched the intro, you can always go back and watch me ramble for a couple of minutes. Empty mind equals source. I mean, in a nutshell, that is the God's honest truth. You want the easiest, most simple message that all the gurus were trying to teach. Empty mind, you're in source. You're in your I am presence. That's it. It's mad how simple it really is. That's why you don't need all these... You don't really need all these courses and certificates, spiritual retreats. It really is. That's it in a nutshell. You're going to love this. Your spirit guides are helping you with wisdom. You've got the owl and the hop. And it says wisdom on there. The writing's a bit small, but yeah. Your spirit guides are supporting you with wisdom at the moment. And I tell you what, you are being detoxed so that you can be upgraded into your source. It's happening for Capricorn at the moment, big time. And it's lovely because you're going to be coming into contact with energies of people who are also in their source, very grounded, very solid, you know. So that's a very abundant energy as well. King of Pentacles. Because when we're grounded in source, that is the true abundance. Right, let's go into Aquarius. Okay, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you romantically more attractive. Very true. It's hard when we're very caring, and I know Aquarius is an extremely caring zodiac sign, but we must always love ourselves first, because self is source. So we must always honour source first. I've had problems with this. I was confused because I thought loving someone else was unconditional love, but no, you must love self first, and that is honouring source. It's the highest form of love, to honour source. And then it makes you more romantically attractive. Then things get added onto you. That's what Eckhart Tolle says. So Aquarius, you're making some good breakthroughs this week. Okay, somebody connected with you is stuck. Okay, they've got the imprisonment card. They may be stuck, like the Matrix is keeping them stuck somewhere in a situation that they can't get out of. Or, you know, this is more like spiritually speaking. It could sometimes, spirit does keep people apart from us because there's ego involved, and spirit won't abide ego. And sometimes somebody is just stuck in their own heads and their own pain. So anyway, there's somebody here that's stuck, right? But you are not stuck, you are free. None of us are really stuck, we're all free. And we can all choose at any given moment to honour our source. And that's what you're doing. Wow. Success, right? You are finding your own home within yourself. Four of Wands can represent a home. It can also represent celebration and reaching a milestone and celebrating that. And you've got the Star card, which is your alignment. You are in a much better alignment now. You have a much better connection this week to your spirituality, to your source. And so you're coming from that truth, from that place of your source. Your external reality is going to start picking up again and getting it in a better alignment again. So there's a really good shift happening here this week for you. There could be, for some of you, great progress at this time. The Chariot just fell out. You could have something going on with your home, something very positive going on with your home. Or like I said, with yourself, as I call, like, this is our home, our source is our true home. And now you're coming into an energy Magician. So, you know, it's not a surprise really, is it? If you're getting in a better alignment with the Star, you're coming into contact with other people who are in a good alignment. Magician. And it's a very spiritual alignment. Magician and the Star. So this is good news for Aquarius. You're getting yourself in a very spiritual aligned energy, and you're going to come into contact this week with people in the same type of energy. There's a good shift here. You're manifesting something here. I love you. See? Yeah, because the Star can represent wishes fulfilled as well. They do say that, although I don't tend to read it in that way. I know a lot of people do. So there could well be something very good happening here. It's almost like something is manifesting. It may not have physically materialised yet, but if you keep doing the things you're doing, it will. Okay. Now, in terms of the person that's stuck or has been stuck, there's this message from Guru, a wise message. Spirit takes care of everyone. It's not your job. FYI. Very wise. Your spirit guides are helping you with a metamorphosis. I did feel like there's a big shift going on here in these cards. Okay, you've got the frog. You've got the frog and the lotus. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Because the lotus is really spiritual plant, isn't it? So this is a good time for Aquarius this week. Big shifts, much better spiritual alignment, much better energy that you're tapping into here. And manifesting love, manifesting more love. You're going through a deep change, and you mustn't worry about whoever this person is, okay? So, I'm going to Gemini. Sorry, thirsty in the mornings. Gemini. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Ooh. Interesting. So there may well be somebody that you have got, I don't know, you've met this person. You may be completely unaware of it, but it is very possible. Okay. You could have known this person in a past life. Could be happening this week that you come into contact with somebody. You have got the card journey. You're on some kind of crazy journey, and it could be, you know, physically you're going on a journey this week, but it could be this is your spiritual journey. Your spiritual journey is taking on another level this week. You could be about to take a journey, and on that journey you meet somebody, okay? But like I said, it doesn't mean you're travelling somewhere, but it could be the next chapter of your journey. The next things that are happening to you are very key, because somehow it leads you to your next partner or something like that. 3 of Pentacles. You've had the knowledge, you've had the awareness of how you need to live your life, the things you need to do. Could be to do with your spiritual path, could be other things, practical things you've needed to do. And now you're in a position to actually really implement it. Okay, you can actually put it into action now. And you're actually moving forward much more easily. I do feel for some of you, there is, not just for some of you, this is a Gemini reading, okay? There's something major going on this week, and it is to do with your predestined plan. I can tell you that now. And something about your predestined plan is moving forward, okay? Some of you could be travelling, some of you could be moving. Some of you could be meeting your soulmate. There is something that is shifting forward for Gemini this week. Four of Pentacles. Now, there's somebody here who has a very good position, and they are very responsible and careful about how they use their position and, you know, how they function. That this person is very, very much like that. And I feel there's progress now. That person might have been quite blocked or holding back from... I feel like this person has a lot to offer, and they could have offered it to you, but they've been holding back and there's been delays or something like that. I feel that could shift. Just being near you is intoxicating. Something going on with the energies. If this is to do with love, obviously, you know, this is... But if it's to do with other things, you're a magnet this week for something to seriously, you know, something seriously shifting forward here for you. Okay, now the wise advice from Guru. Don't follow someone else's alignment. Okay, very important. Can be very confusing sometimes. We observe others and we think, oh, you know, but is it our truth? No, we have to follow our own truth, don't we? Oh, okay. Right, your spirit guides are supporting you with your dreams, okay? So the things that you've been wanting to manifest, like I said, there's something shifting forward this week. They're supporting you. Okay, lovely. Be very interesting to see for Gemini what that is about. Okay, let's go into Libra. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Oh dear, I don't really like that card. I'm not keen on heart-to-heart conversations. Not anymore. But saying that, there's something here. There's more honesty between feelings. That's nice. That is nice. That is, it's definitely not fake energy. That is authentic. Okay, this week you have got the card expectation. Perhaps somebody is expecting something of you, or perhaps you were expecting something. I think you just will deal with it in a very honest and authentic way. Okay. It takes courage. It does take courage, but you're in a good position. You've got 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands means that you are in a very good position. You've got a strong position in whatever it is you're dealing with at the moment. And yes, it may take courage this week, but you can apply yourself and you can make things happen. Because Page of Pentacles definitely is an energy of making things happen. There is a lot of passion here for you. You're very passionate about somebody, or very passionate about your purpose, things generally in your life. And you will apply yourself to those things. And you just got to be vigilant not to get distracted and pulled off your path by the old, ego. But yeah, I think you've got the long-term passion to just keep going forward with something and do very, very well, Your person may sense competition, or they also may sense some kind of issues, obstacles. It may be a bit of a struggle for them this week, but they'll figure it out and get over it. Okay, I replay our conversations over and over. This person thinks way too much. Way too much mind activity, which doesn't help them. That's their main problem, actually, is their mind activity. They will perceive it that other people are their problem, or other situations are their problem, life is their problem, but it's actually their own mind is their problem. But I think you're basically in a good position, and you kind of know what you need to do, and you've got the courage and you've got the alignment to do it. You're in a good position, and I think you just feel like, yeah, I can do this. Even if I don't get results right now, I know I will get the results longer term. The wise advice from Guru is finding yourself is the most worthwhile path. Okay, so it is the most worthwhile path, because once you find yourself, everything else will kind of start slotting into place for you, basically. And I think that's what you're most passionate about. And I don't think you really want to get yourself distracted anymore. I would say your person gets a lot more distracted than you do now. Adaptability. Your spirit guides are helping you with adaptability. Okay. You can't really see the writing, but yeah, they're helping you have the courage to just adapt and apply yourself to the way life is going. And I tell you what, you're going to do very well. You're going to do very, very well, because you've got your eye on the prize. You've got your eye on in the right direction now, and you're not getting distracted, and you're not getting pulled off your path, and you're staying centered in your source. So this week may have its challenges, but I feel like you're just gliding through. I really do. And basically long term, you're going to get exactly what you want. So let's go into Leo. Oh, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. How lovely. So I think it's just really good for Leo at the moment, you know, to just have that time to yourself. There's something Leo needs to do at the moment, and it does mean retracting back from the matrix. Something here to do with your occupation or somebody's occupation. Okay. Clarity. Moon reversed. Information or clarity this week. Things getting clearer or things getting a bit more calm. You know? And information possibly coming out. You could be sharing information as well. Seven of Pentacles. You might be thinking, God, you know, long term, is this going to work? Is this going to be worth it? Is this the right thing to do? But with the Seven of Pentacles, it is. Okay? The Seven of Pentacles, if you stick with your truth, that is your source. The truth is your source, and that is your alignment. Yes, you'll be tapping into abundance, and yes, things will flow. You know, so although you might feel a bit fed up, don't worry, because you are getting more clarity. You're realigning your energies, and long term things look good. Page of Wands, good news coming in for you. You could hear a good message, have some good news come in. There could be somebody that is attracted to you. And it could be to do with anything that, I mean, it could be sexually attracted to you, but it could be, they could be attracted to you for other reasons. Okay, so there's an energy here saying, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay. I think that's the thing this week. You're starting to get more clarity after feeling very confused or very blocked or very triggered. You're starting to get more clarity, and although you may feel a bit fed up or a bit concerned about the future, I think deep down you know that if you follow your truth, which is what this time is all about. I feel like this time at the moment is all about Leo finds tapping into your actual truth. Once you figure that out, which I think you are, yes, long-term things look good. The advice from Guru is the physical reality is not real. Look deeper. Okay. So that's a really important message, because it's so true. The physical reality is not really real. You do need to look deeper, because you need to look not just at what you think you want in the physical reality, but you need to look at your actual truth that's underneath it. Because if your truth isn't right, then the things in the physical reality won't be manifesting in the right way for you, will they? But I think this is what you're addressing now. I think this is why you've needed this time out. And I think this is what I think you've kind of cracked it already, personally. Yeah, look at this. Your spirit guides are helping you with introspection. It's mad, isn't it? It's definitely a time for retreat and getting clarity. And it's going to come this week more and more. And it's nice because it's confirmation that everything you're doing at the moment is spot on. And you're going to be receiving some sort of good news as well. Okay. Right, just take a drink. Oh dear, that is good. Aries. New love. Ooh. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Very nice. You know, if you're actually in a stable relationship and you're thinking, good God, you know, really, there could be something else you're getting passionate about, that you're finding passion for. Somebody connected to you stuck. Okay, somebody that you knew or know are very stuck at the moment. Somebody you know is stuck, and it's a shame, but there's something new here that is better. Yeah, there's definitely something new. It could have felt very like, I don't know, either you felt like you've been quite alone, or you felt like you couldn't really make decisions and you just kind of had to just keep working on yourself and raising your consciousness, you know, raising your vibe, doing all of that. And this week it's like boom, boom, there's an end here, there's an ending to a cycle. Perhaps you were stuck, do you know what I mean? And you were on a cycle and it was like, oh, I was stuck in this cycle. I don't think you're going to be stuck anymore. There is new energy here for Aries. This Aries, Scorpio full moon could have been very, very good for you. Could have really, really shifted something here for Aries, I feel. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's big time watching you. Oh dear, they are big time watching you. I tell you, I feel things really start to pick up for you now and really start to flow for you. You're not stuck anymore, and that person better watch you. They better watch. Because you are a catch. Look at this. I can't stop thinking about you. Oh, dear. Right, wise advice from Guru. Exploring the matrix delays consciousness. Very true. Very wise words. It does, because, you know, when we're exploring the matrix, we're just going out there and we're just like getting pulled into loads of different energies. So much more wise to, you know, think of Zen masters, they stay very centered. They don't get distracted. They stay very centered in their truth, in their source. You know, because they know all the exploring is just distractions and delaying enlightenment. I tell you, I feel like Aries, you really mean business now. The turtle and coriander. Satisfaction. Your spirit guides are supporting you to feel more satisfied in your life, more satisfied with yourself. And I think that's why you've gone so deep, you've gone on such a deep spiritual journey lately, and you're coming out of it reborn. This is like a whole new Aries. And you are satisfied. I think you've got a new love for yourself. I think you've got a new love for life. Everything's new, I feel. And it's like, people better watch you and they better take swift action. Because I just think you've got your own thing going on right now. And I think, you know, you don't need to play games with anyone. It's like you just want to deal with things that are real, and you're certainly not stuck anymore. So it could be a very interesting week for Aries, I think. Right, let's go into Sagittarius. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Well, it could be, or it could be the inner child. It could be somebody's inner child that tends to affect how a relationship is going. It's normally the case. The inner child tends to sabotage things. It wants to recreate the drama of childhood, unfortunately. Ooh, Sagittarius, this is interesting. You're coming into contact with a wealthy man. Okay. That wealthy man could be a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be an actual man. It could be a masculine energy. Some sort of source of abundance you're coming into contact with. You're coming into contact with somebody who's somebody or an energy of abundance this week. Wow. You've got the Empress and the Queen of Wands. This is a whole new beginning for you, Sagittarius. And it is a beautiful new beginning after a lot of hardships, after a lot of difficulties. But I tell you what, you are mature. You are mature now to walk in your power and take things in your stride. And to set the tone and keep the vibration in the right place. Because that's what the Mother of the Tarot does, you know? She knows how to hold space and hold alignment. Because she's got experience. That's probably why you're tapping into a very abundant energy. And you've got the Queen of Wands, which means your alignment is fantastic, your motivation levels are good, and you're very attractive at this time. You've got somebody here with King of Wands energy, and it's in reversed. Somebody's not being completely honest with you. They're not being completely honest. So they need to be honest, okay? Or they're not being completely responsible. They could be being irresponsible. Now, this person, I want to say as well, could be your match. Because you're the Queen of Wands and then this is the King of Wands. But this King of Wands is in reversed. So he could be tired, or he could be struggling, or he's not being honest, or he's out of alignment, he's blocking himself, something like that. Okay, because you've got your Queen of Wands and this person's King of Wands, but they're in reversed. So this person could be a potential match for you, but there's an issue that they need to sort out. And there's a card here saying, you don't know how hard it was to let go of you. Okay, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay, interesting. The wise advice from Guru is that the body is an illusion. You know, we say all the time, oh, you know, the matrix is an illusion. This world is an illusion, because we know as spiritual people that it is an illusion, and that really energy is the most important thing. But it's so important to remember about ourselves as well, our body. Our body is an illusion, and other people are an illusion. Not just the world, but, you know. So there's a message in there for you. I think you're getting very even more in your mastery when it comes to sensing energy. And there could be a strong attraction between you and this person. But I sort of feel until they come into the right energy, you know, I think you're picking up on something that's not quite right about their energy. And you just want that sorted, really, because before you can proceed. Because you're not messing about. You've got Empress and Queen of Wands energy. I think this person has got a lot of potential, because we have got that wealthy man card, and the King of Wands is a masculine energy as well. So they've got a lot of potential, but they're a bit blocked, or they've got an issue they need to address. And I don't think you will, you know, really back down, because you're looking at the energy and you're like, this has got to be sorted, really. Okay, your spirit guides are saying there's upheaval. Oh, God. Sorry. You probably want to slap me for saying that. Okay, but don't stress. There is upheaval, but why do we need upheaval? Because something hasn't been aligned and it needs to be sorted. Spirit isn't just going to let, like, stuff that's out of alignment just carry on. If there's energy that isn't quite right, it has to be cleared, because that's why we're all here. Spirit will not abide anything to just go out of alignment forever. You know, Spirit will come and just make the judgment. So something will be sorted now, okay? And it may cause a bit of upheaval, but something has to be sorted. And it's going to be sorted, because Spirit is saying it has to be, okay? So I feel it is a good reading. It may sound like a bit of a strange reading, but I think it's a very good reading. I think somebody has to step up at this point. And you're not going to compromise yourself, Sagittarius. You're not going to drop your vibration. This person is going to have to step up. It's time, and it's going to happen. And it's going to be good. I think this person will be successful. Because I don't think they've got a choice. Okay, Scorpio. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Somebody's still not being completely honest. Okay. There may have been a bit more honesty or clarity, but I think there's still not complete honesty. Oh, God. You've got the marriage card. Oh, dear. You've got the marriage card. There is something good happening for you here. There's a long-term connection there. Definitely. A long-term connection that is very beneficial and very good. Right. You've got King of Cups. You've got two very good cards. You've got King of Cups, which means that you have been zoning in to your truth. You've been getting to know yourself. and you've been mastering your own energy, okay? You know, you really got yourself back on track. And you've also had support and protection from spirit guides as well. They've been helping you. Someone in spirit's been helping you to get back on track. Well done. And look at that, the world, okay? This is like an upgrade for you at the moment, if you want it in the most easy terms, yeah? There's an energy upgrade for Scorpio because based off the fact that you've been doing the work to get your energy in a better place. Okay, excuse me. So there's been a shift, like a clearing. You've dealt with it appropriately. You've risen to the challenge, and spirit is like, yes, Scorpio, well done. Okay, we're upgrading you now. It basically means, you know, you're set up for something good. That's all I can say. You're set up for something very good to happen now. Somebody who was very oppressed. This person was very oppressed, very tired, very fed up. They've got the Ten of Wands, okay? They're very stubborn. This is somebody who's very stubborn. They're tired. It's probably starting to affect their health. Taking on too much. Very stubborn. Not wanting anyone to help them. Probably doing something that isn't really beneficial to their health or their well-being because they're just finding everything so tough. Okay. And it's reversed. So things easing up for this person massively. Things are easing up for this person. They could have decided to stop being so stubborn. Okay. They could have decided to just stop being so damn stubborn. And that is a very good thing. That will be a very good thing for both of you. Because they'll be able to look after themselves better. They'll be able to sort themselves out. Their mental health and their physical health will now improve. And it will have a positive impact on your connection with each other. So many things remind me of you. This person does think about you a lot. So the deception energy could be that person, and they're just basically not being completely honest with you about certain things to do with their feelings, maybe. But it could be someone else as well. There could be somebody else. There could be a separate issue going on for some of you where your relationship thing seems to be picking up. But there could be somebody else that's still not being completely honest with you. You know? But for some of you, it could be the same person. That there could be a shift now in your relationship. In any case, I don't think you've put too much focus on fixing that person or whatever it is that's going on. I think you've, like with that King of Cups, you sort of just honed in on yourself and you've done the right thing, because the wise advice from Guru is finding your true self is the most worthwhile path. You know, it is. Finding your true self is the most worthwhile path. You can't find anyone else. You can only find you. Your source. And I feel that's what you've done. To have the King of Cups of the world. You're much more centered in your source. You're in a much better energy. You're back on track. And it looks like your person's getting themselves on track as well, which is really nice. So I wouldn't worry too much about that deception energy, because I feel that is something that will just clear up. Because all the energy here is really good. I feel it will just clear up. Whatever that issue is, it will get cleared up. Oh, your spirit guides are helping you with happiness. The ladybug and the sweet pea, happiness. How cute. That's so cute. Right, so there you go. Great news for Scorpio this week. Lovely. Right, we shall go into Pisces. Pisces. I finished my drink. Oh, I'm thirsty. Right. Da-da-da-da. Attraction. Oh. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you're in a lovely vibration at the moment where you're just living your best life. You're just enjoying bits and bobs here and there. Da-da-da-da-da. I feel, Pisces, your vibration very nice at the moment. And when you're in a very nice vibration, if you read a lot of Abraham Hicks stuff, I try not to do too much of that stuff because it can go a bit, for me it goes a bit too much into visualization, but because I like to give everything to spirit as much as I can. You know, I let kind of rather spirit kind of like what's my highest and best type of thing. But Abraham Hicks does talk a lot about, you know, when you're in your vortex, when you're feeling good, your vibration's high, it's all happening. You become very attractive. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing this week. Ooh, somebody's thinking about you. Or maybe you're thinking about something. I think somebody's thinking about you because you're in such a good energy at the minute. Ooh, yeah, you are in a good energy. 7 of Cups. You might have gone for a real dreamlike phase where you were just in fantasy land in your head all the time. You know, and that's why I don't like to encourage too much Abraham Hicks for myself personally, because it's so much about manifestation and visualizing what you want. It can just, your mind can go crazy sometimes with just so many dreams, and it kind of goes a bit like fantasy land, and it can drive you a bit crazy. 7 of Cups is where they've got all the different cups filled with different things, and it's called fairy focus in the Rider-Waite interpretation, because you get fairy focus. It's like you're not seeing clearly type of thing. So you could have gone through this phase where you felt confused and just like, oh, I don't know, it was either fantasies or confusions. But look at this, Ace of Cups. Yay, you found yourself. Do you know what I mean? You've actually found your heart, the heart chakra of the tarot, that is the Ace of Cups. You found yourself, you found your source, you found the things that you love in life, you found the things that you love about yourself, you know, about spirit. You're coming from, right, Pisces, this week, you're coming from a more heart vibration, the cosmic heart. And you are, you know, that energy is just going out into the universe. Boom. Ooh, somebody's healing. Somebody that's connected to you who's got temperance. They're getting more balanced. They're healing. Okay. They've got 1 foot in spirit, 1 foot in physical reality. Much better balance. They may want to heal something with you. They may apologise, or they may want to heal something. Oh, look. That's confirmation. I lost myself for a little while. Let's see what the wise advice from Guru is. The ego wants to tell you negative stories. Yeah. I think that's what you've sort of cracked lately. I think this is what you've realised. That there's no point in going into negative stories in your head, because it's all just make-believe, isn't it? I mean, that's what the ego does. Why is it 1 minute we can be thinking such happy thoughts, and then the next minute we can be totally clouded and obstructed by negative thoughts? And I think you're just having a breakthrough where it's like, you know, I haven't got time for that negativity in my life. I've just got to be in my heart, just flow, enjoy my best life. And there's just such a great energy vibe around Pisces at the moment, just really clicking. And there's something shifting for you here. A relationship improving, I feel. Oh wow, your spirit guides are helping you with success. So there you go. You got, you know, you sort of got the green light really from spirit. You've got a chipmunk. Oh, you've got a chipmunk and a laurel. That's so cute for success. Yay. So there you go. You are going to be successful here. This is going to be a good week for you. So we'll go into Cancer. Cancer, hope you're doing okay. Oh, retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. How lovely. Go into our little crab shells. So, yeah, it's time to disconnect from the world. I think that's the thing. I think there's just been so many breakthroughs for Cancer lately. And we just sort of realise that we are really getting all of our happiness from within our source. So it's just nice to enjoy that, isn't it? And not have to feel like, oh, I've got to go and do all these things to make myself happy, or no, you know. It's a time for us to just relax and centre ourselves, you know. Into a really nice energy. Ooh. Official person. So there's somebody here who could be an official person, or it could be an authority that you're coming into contact with this week that you deal with. Or it could be somebody with a somewhat authoritative energy. You know, they could be a bit of a dominant type of person, but not nasty. But they've got a sense of authority about them, or, you know, that type of... They hold themselves in quite a sort of... Right, yeah, you're just, you know, Cancer, I love it. You're not giving yourself away anymore. I know what we're like. We're so caring and kind. And we've got such a soft centre that we just want to boom, boom, boom. But I think with the Four of Pentacles, it's like, do you know what? Like, I actually really value myself now, and I actually really love myself. And I feel good in myself. So I don't really need to just interact with loads of different people. I don't need to, you know. I've got the Hermit card, you know. You're working on yourself. You're working on raising your vibration even higher. I feel like you're expanding even more. And you don't need to rush to make any decisions. Like if you are wondering about something or someone, you haven't really got to rush to make a decision about it. I feel like you're quite happy to just let Spirit show you when Spirit is ready. You've got somebody here with Seven of Wands. Now, there's challenges for this person. There's quite a few challenges this person's got to face. But this person is in a good position. I do feel you're dealing with somebody that, yeah, has some issues that they have to address. They have quite a few challenges perhaps in their life. But they are a major contender. They can deal with stuff. They can deal with stuff that they have to deal with. This is somebody who's quite strong, and they sort of take things in their stride. I'm afraid to contact you. So they do think about you. They do worry a bit. And I think Cancer, it's a bit like maybe in the past where you were like, oh, trying to figure it out, trying to make things easy for people in your relationships. Like you'd always go the extra mile. You'd always try to, you know, help the energy along with situations. It's a bit like you sort of now, just a bit like, you know, I just quite happy to sort my own energy out and just let other people figure out what it is they need to do. Because your person can definitely, whoever this person is, they can definitely figure out what they need to do. And they don't need you to help them figure it out. You know, and you're just sitting there all sweetly enjoying your own time, enjoying your best life. Oh, look at this. The wise advice from Guru. Trust. Spirit is doing everything. How cool is that? Your spirit guides are helping you with hope. And that's why you're feeling so positive at the moment. How cute. You've got the butterfly and the snowdrop. Hope. This is a new beginning for you. Yeah, snowdrops are all about the beginning of the new year, basically. The beginning of spring in the pagan wheel. And yeah, there's a lovely energy here at the moment. It's a very calm, it's a very peaceful energy for Cancer. It is very much like you're coming into your high vibes. And it's not really affected by anyone else. You're just in your high vibes. You're in your spiritual vibes. And I feel like this week it's like, let things happen as they're happening. I do trust in spirit. And I know that the people I'm dealing with can figure things out themselves. They don't need me to intervene. You know, because you don't need to chase anyone anymore. And I think that's the difference for Cancer at the moment. And it's very wise. It's very wise. Yeah, lovely. I think this person will just figure it out, basically, eventually. They will figure it out. Because what I get is you've got that, you know, like that polar opposite energy that's very attractive. That's what I feel. Okay, so that's the message for Cancer. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for sharing with anyone that you think might like the channel, because that does help as well. And thanks for subscribing. And if you want to book in for a reading, you know, you're very welcome. I do a hour reading. I do a 40-minute reading, and then I do a 20-minute, £10. Oh, God help me. I do a 10-minute voice note reading, which I can send to you. It's only £20, and it's the more affordable option if you would like a reading, but you know, you're a bit like, oh, then that's for you. You can do that. So just contact me any way you like. You can look on my website, and you can also buy the deck, which is the messages from Guru, Deeper Consciousness Oracle, okay? And the deeper your consciousness gets, you basically, you're going deeper into source, and that's where all the true abundance is. And that will actually, that way you'll actually draw things to you rather than having to chase them. So that is basically the readings for this, well, Monday, Tuesday, and kind of the vibe for the week. So I'm sending you lots of love and peace, and thank you so much for supporting and all your comments as well. It's really nice. Thank you.